KTIV's Riley O'Connor visits the Iowa Great Lakes for the first time in a taste of Siouxland.
Now, when you think of the Iowa Great Lakes, there are several things that come to mind. Enjoying the outdoors, boating, catching some rays, but all these activities have got to make you hungry, right? So I asked the locals where they like to eat after some fun in the sun, and they sent me to the one, the only, O'Farrell Sisters in Okoboji, Iowa.
Order it, please. I come to O'Farrell Sisters actually a couple times a week at least.
In fact, they have really good pancakes here.
Not only do tourists feel at home here, but many locals like to call it, well, should I say, a place where everybody knows your name.
I actually have been coming here since I was 14.
The restaurant started as O'Farrell Sisters in 1947. My mother and her cousin, Nellie Chitterington, who used to be Nellie O'Farrell also, they started it just as a cafe, and then when Arlene and Edna May joined them in 47, they changed the name to O'Farrell Sisters.
And current owner Butch was proud to say that he has been a part of O'Farrell Sisters for years.
Actually, as a boy, I had worked at the original O'Farrell Sisters. So we added O'Farrell Sisters to what we now call the Marina District.
I was just a young child when the restaurant opened down at the bridge back in the 47. And I was an early morning dishwasher.
I started at the old place when I was about 6. I got to clean the radishes and onions. And then I moved up to making the pancakes on the grill when I was about 12.
These sisters took their work seriously, but also knew how to have a little fun, of course.
And if it got hot, we always had our swimsuits on under our clothes, so we'd run down and get cooled off in the lake and go back and do some more dishes. There wasn't air conditioning back in the 40s.
So Sharon, all the hype is the pancakes, right? I mean, everybody talks about the pancakes, you're talking about the pancakes. I'm ready to dive into these things and figure them out. Now tell me all about them. Like, what goes on here?
I've been making these for about 65 years now.
You start with a handful of eggs.
The best ingredient, of course, is the fresh buttermilk.
You throw in some flour and baking powder.
Yep. And when you got to have a little bit brown stuff.
So I'm thinking a little vanilla.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Thinking a little vanilla. See, I'm pretty good. I know some ingredients here. The next step is to take all of the secret ingredients, throw them into a mixer, and spread them out into a nice, even circle on a hot grill. And Jemima has nothing on this one. These bad boys out, all nice and bubbly, and a little flip of the wrist, bam. Perfect. High five. Now, I add my favorite toppings, maple syrup, of course, and some real butter. And there's only one way I can describe it. It's like a party in my mouth. So the next time you're headed to Okoboji for a little staycay, make sure you include O'Farrell Sisters in your itinerary. In Okoboji, Iowa, with Chief Photographer Tia Heiderwright, Riley O'Connor, KTIV News 4.